let's contrast that to the Stella sixth grade DMs. This is an exclusive. This is an exclusive.
Are you gonna look at improvement, self-improvement over the 2 years?
Let's look at the improvement or regression. I don't know which one it is. Hey guys, welcome back to the Zaddy's Talk Tea podcast. It's me, Connor, doing the intro today because Tierno's currently flying out. So this is episode 7 of the podcast, and today on the podcast we're joined by Nika. Nika, if you mind just telling us what school do you go to and what grade you're in, that'd be great.
So I'm an incoming 10th grader at ISM. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, last week on the podcast we had Stella on it, and in that we briefly talked about Ibrahim's Ibrahim's phase of having feelings for Stella. But what we didn't talk about, speaking of Ibrahim's feelings for people, is he actually had feelings for you in 8th grade, which I'm 100% sure you're aware of. But we just wanted to reminisce about that, and I'll just ask you what you were feeling in the moment, when everything was just essentially in the moment, everything that happened between you and Ibrahim. So for the viewers at home, I'll read this out here. Okay. So Ibrahim at 4:55 p.m. I don't know what day this is. He said, "We gotta talk. ... That's something that stays just between us. I know that you probably want me to stop liking you and you think of me as a but just hear me out. First off, I'm gonna end the fact that other people are involved in this. So Josh, Arav, or Luca won't text you about this anymore." Okay, when Ibrahim first sent you that, what was going through your head? What was going through your head?
Con, you can't say you can't you're on a child-friendly podcast.
Yeah, well, first of all, to start things off, I don't know what you were thinking. That calling yourself would just magically change my mind. I personally, it just doesn't process. And you know what? Yeah, I think before that it was just Josh was the one that reached out to me, not you.
Oh my God. All right, Ibrahim, don't worry. When I say that word, I'm just gonna bleep it and put a picture of Michael Jackson on screen so people know what we're talking about, but we don't say it.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay, so then Ibrahim, just to give us a little bit of context, what happened? What made you send this? What made you send this DM?
All right, so I think all of this took in the span of a week, I think, during October break. And I think the night before, I think Nika told Arav something. I don't really remember what happened. And then I think Arav convinced me to just, stop being a bit of a clown.
Oh God.
Stop being a bit of a clown.
Ibrahim, my God.
So I listened to him.
I mean,
I had to just.
Yeah.
I said to I think what I wanted was just to have a talk, because most of the time it was just Tippins doing the talking for me, or Arav,
Yeah, that's really goofy, Ibrahim. I'm sorry, but that's really goofy of you.
I mean, I was a very decent person about it, in my opinion.
You're too decent. There's a problem.
There was there was already. I'm so sorry. There were so many red flags, sir. It was I was about to go to bed before school, and I get a text from Josh, and I've never talked to him before, so it's just really out of nowhere. And we talked for small talk, and then out of nowhere he says, who are the 3 hottest people in the grade? What? Like that is like the biggest like red flag. It just like I was just like, what is going on? And he was like, yeah, like someone that likes you wants to know if he's like a contender.
Oh my God.
I
Ibrahim,
personally,
did you tell him to say that?
I don't remember, but the problem is, I think I did.
Oh
That's the
my
Yeah.
problem.
God. Ibrahim, that's
I
straight
mean,
goofy. Oh my.
I mean, I didn't remember either. I was on a call with Arav and we were reminiscing as well, just so I could, jog my memory.
Oh, bet. Okay, so now we're on the second part of this. This is your first response to him. You said, I swear to God, if you say anything along the lines of "Are you sure?" one more time, you're getting blocked. Ibrahim said, so then is this over? You said, what even is this? Ibrahim said, like,
Let's
completely.
pause. Let's pause right. Let's pause right there.
Okay.
I think I completely agree with what you said. I completely agree with
There
what
was
she
no
said.
this. Like what is this? There's
What
no this.
what was the this, Ibrahim? What was the this? Just you asking Josh to be like, hey yo, could you like ask Nico who the top three hottest guys in our grade are so I can like gauge
I
myself and
I
see.
think so. I think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
I think so.
no, that's a pretty solid relationship then. I would say. Oh my God. Anyways, uh then Ibrahim said, I wish it wasn't. But at this point, I have to admit, you probably won't go out with me anytime soon unless I fix something. You said, Nika, I really don't want to be that but it's been 5 days, so I'm not ever gonna go out with you, sis. So wait,
Oh,
Yeah.
so in this part of the text, you were just done with him. Like, what was going through
Um,
your head?
you're just done with life. She was just like,
I
I'm done with this.
I just I was just done pretty much. like I feel like maybe like the first like day or so, it was like I think you you confessed over text, and then I was decent and then cleared it up in person because that's what a good person would do, right? And so like I
Mhm.
felt that was like we were like, I felt pretty good. Like I was like, okay, well, yeah, let's move forward. I was wrong. That was not mutual on both parties. Like that was not mutual for both
Oh my
parties.
God, you were so wrong. Jesus
It went
Christ.
on for 5 more days. So at that point, I did everything I could, I think.
Okay.
Well, at least it ended in a span of a 10-day break, you know. But yeah, I think when she sent this, she was like, I'm done talking to this budget and UC Gib. I think better things to do in life.
Anyways, moving forward.
I mean,
You
it was entertaining for like the first half.
it was reading back on it.
The thing I want to know, these aren't the original DMs. The original DMs are lost somewhere where I can't find them.
Yeah.
That was class.
This
That was class.
yeah, but this type of comedy is like the stuff I would see at like Kevin Hart, like just watching Kevin Hart, but or like Dave Chappelle.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Yeah.
uh, you said, Ibrahim, I wrote this to Arav last night about you, and this part is golden. This part is literally golden. Uh, Ibrahim said, okay, fine. After all this, I still really FN like Nika, but now it's just not for her looks. I've gotten to know her personality and realized she's one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. And I think
Mm,
that she might actually be the person I want to be in a relationship with for a long
mm,
time.
mm, mm,
Not gonna
mm.
lie, she's really hot though. But don't tell anyone. Not Josh.
I regret not saying thank you. I'm sorry about that. I think
Oh,
I
so
was
so how do you feel
No,
in the
but
moment?
didn't Arv just put the one word response or something?
No,
Or it's like good for you.
Arav just
He
said
was just
after
like good
that.
for
Arav
you.
just said after that, okay, what do you want me to do about it? Oh, but like so Nika, when you saw this, were you like generally like were you like heartwarmed by it, or were you just like get this dude out of my face like when you read that?
like like definitely like a compliment on my part, but like part of like a compliment is like it has to come from like the right person.
All right.
But after those very long days, I think, yeah.
Oh, okay. So then you said after that, straight up, sorry, dude, it's a no. And then Ibrahim said the F
And the
word,
best line of this.
and then F
This is the
word,
best
and then
line
he
of-
went full circle and asked, "Are you sure?" Oh, did
All
you
right,
did
Connor.
you
What did Nika say? Like 6 texts before. What did Nika say exactly 6 texts before that?
Nika before that said, "I swear to God, if you say anything along the lines of 'Are you sure?' one more time, you're getting blocked."
Okay, well, guess what happened?
I
Did you
mean, like,
wait? Did you actually
oh,
block him? Did Did you actually block him?
yes,
Yeah, I can't find you. Yeah.
I did. Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
but to be fair, I don't know about you, Ibrahim, but we're good, right?
You got what?
We're good. No?
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, exactly. But
Um, I'll
exactly, it
leave that
happened.
question unanswered for now.
Oh, Ibrahim still a
No,
little
no,
bit.
no,
All
no,
right.
no, 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 no. You helped me with Spanish homework. Now we're chill. We're chill. Yeah.
All right, there we go. Amends are made. But anyways, let's contrast that to the Stella sixth grade DMs. This is an exclusive. This is an exclusive.
Are you gonna look at improvement, self-improvement over the two
Yeah,
years,
let's look at the improvement or regression. I don't know which one it is.
or stability?
No, I don't even know. Let's judge. Let's judge after we read it. Ibrahim at 6:29 p.m. Can I ask you something? Stella said, okay. Ibrahim said, you know that I like you, right? Stella said, yeah, dot, dot, dot. Ibrahim said, okay, just checking. So actually, I'm going to do Stella in a high pitched voice and Ibrahim in a low pitch. Why? Tell me why. How? Who told you? By the way, it was kind of obvious, but Jessica, Julia, Coco, please don't get mad at them. How is it obvious? And I think Stella sent a video of them hanging out. Ibrahim said, wow, at least I kept it the secret for 3 months. 3 months? Yeah. Were you planning to tell someone? And then Ibrahim gave a list of names. I'ma just blur those names. I'm not gonna mention those names for Ibrahim's respect. But anyways, Stella said, "What about me? Also, why? I'm a loser. I thought you would smack me across the face. But why me? Cause you're funny, nice, smart, dot dot dot, cute. By the way, I'm very, very dumb and I'm not very nice to be honest. You are nice and you are smart. To me. Plus you're really cute. Oh, okay. A poor will be mad. It doesn't matter. He knows I like you. And Ibrahim said question mark. What did he say? He didn't really care. Lol. Anyway, you don't consider it weird the way I like you, right? What? Do you find it weird that I like you? Kinda, but meh. And then Ibrahim went to some, this is embarrassing, but then he went to some stuff on how he likes Cardi B, which is just an embarrassment to the male gender. So, anyways, Nika, after hearing that,
Me and Cardi B.
how do you think Ibrahim compared from sixth grade to eighth grade?
I think that there's been some growth, but considering me and Stella are like, best friends, you kind of definitely have some sort of a type. I don't know.
Add right middle. This is the thing. There's a thing, Connor. The way I texted in sixth grade was just how. Right, that's the way a sixth grader would have texted. But the way I
Bro,
texted in eighth grade is not how an eighth grader would have texted in that scenario.
Ibrahim. So Ibrahim
What?
saying you said so you think you regressed. So do you think,
I think that if I was to judge, I think honestly, okay, this is how I think. I think the sixth grade one in terms of like, okay, there was a lot more in the sixth grade one, a lot more drama.
yeah.
That's why it lasted longer.
I
This, the,
didn't even talk about the Photoshop pics. I didn't even talk about the Photoshop pics.
The Photoshop, not even the Photoshop pic. There was something else.
Oh,
And
okay.
then the thing and the Nika thing. It was only for a little week, so I think it was. I don't
So
know.
so you think you progressed then a bit, just a bit
I don't. Okay, I don't think I learned any lessons with the Stella thing, but I think I learned lessons with the
with the
Nika
Nika.
thing. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I
I
think.
get. Alright. And
I
then
think I learned lessons.
Nico, what's your opinion on it? Like sixth grade Ibrahim, eighth grade Ibrahim.
I think that like overall, like all those like to remember all this, I had to literally like go back so far. Like I didn't even remember it. So honestly, the fact that I didn't remember a lot of it, like that's pretty good. Like it wasn't like traumatic enough for me to remember that much of it. So I think we're on the right path.
Hey, okay.
I think the problem is like the time after in art class, me, Luca, and Nika all had to sit together, and after it was so weird.
I've
It
had
was like,
I've had to apologize to Luca on behalf of both of us. Have you done
What?
that?
yeah, I
What?
never no.
No, like it was so bad for him. Like I felt so bad.
No, but
Like
the thing, it used to actually be fun before. Like it used to be fun during like before break. We were just painting, and then it just became so like I don't even know the word for it. It just became just and Luca is just in the center of everything. Just
That's
there.
tragic.
it
Prayers up
Yeah.
for Luca. Prayers up for Luca. But anyways,
I'm
since Ibrahim improved,
And no,
I just
Connor. Also, the problem was, well, also the problem was I had like so many classes with her.
you did how
Like,
many
we had
classes?
like Spanish and math.
we had
We
three.
had we had some PE. We had PE. No, PE. Our classes combined so much as well. We had math, PE, Spanish, art. I think.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
lord.
Yeah.
it was very interesting. But at the end of the day, like we wouldn't have all this gold if it weren't for that. So
Yeah. These bad experiences make gold in the future.
Exactly, yeah. So for that, I'm gonna just play like a effects track of like applause or something because Ibrahim did win.
Call me applause.
Yeah,
Call me applause
yeah,
because
but
I
you're
was
not clapped.
clapped.
But you were clapped. But you're not clapped
I was.
anymore. So respect.
All right.
But anyways, Nika, I think you were talking before about like you and Stella were similar and you had like a type. And last week, call back to next week episode, she said when guys look somewhat ugly, that's a little bit attractive.
But like when guys look mediocre, it's like semi-attractive.
Ibrahim, I'm not doing a skincare routine. Do you think the same as Stella in that situation?
I think what she meant was like there's a difference between like Noah Beck and Pete Davidson, like Noah Beck is like classified as like by TikTok as like hot, right? But like low key Shrek. But but then you also have Pete Davidson who like makes jokes about he's like ugly or whatever, but he's not. He's like hot. So like there's like
Is
yeah.
Lil Wayne? Nah, but this logic is Lil Wayne the most attractive man on the planet? Like,
Oh my god.
is this
Oh my god.
is this the logic we're using? Lil Wayne is
Okay.
better than
Okay,
ASAP
okay.
Rocky.
I don't know, explain this. Okay.
Okay, so all right, so then why don't we just get some, so let's compare like pretty boys in a sense to ugly guys. Let me just name some off the top of my head. Okay, let's compare all right, let's use ASAP Rocky for the pretty boy. And then let's use Vinny Hacker for the somewhat ugly. Who are you picking in that?
Ooh, that's hard. Okay, well, oh, dude, but like ASAP Rocky is ASAP Rocky. Well,
Exactly.
okay.
Exactly, that's the point. What's the point?
Putting me on the spot here. You know what? Maybe like I'm not into like that much older guys. So we're just gonna stay safe with Vinny because the age gap is
Oh
like
my god.
more socially acceptable, right?
Can we continue Vinny
let's
Hacker?
say
Let's go Vinny Hacker, Chris Hemsworth. Let's go with that one next.
Oh my god. let's go with Chris Hemsworth just because like he's like he's aged well. Vinny we don't know yet, you know.
All right. Now
Right?
let's go with Zac Efron and Josh Richards. Let's go Zac Efron, Josh Richards.
Baywatch,
Baywatch,
Zac
Zac
Efron,
Efron.
not Zac.
Um, to be honest with you, like I had the biggest crush on him in like High School Musical. Like after that, not so much. And like I feel like if we're talking like Josh Richards, like in his like early TikTok days, maybe I'd go for Zach, but like he's gotten better. So
All
sure.
right. All right. So then the final one, it's gonna be a big one. Uh, let's go with David Beckham and Bryce and Bryce Hall. Like
No, do Odell Beckham. Not don't do David. Do Odell. Try Odell Beckham. That should do better.
you're saying
Od-
Odell looks better than David Beckham, Ibrahim? I'm
no,
not
I'm just saying
like
look at the age
no.
gap. Look at the age gap of David Beckham.
Oh,
No,
that's
no,
true.
no, no,
That's true.
no. Look at the age gap, mate. Let's make it a bit fair. Odell Beckham or Bryce Hall.
Okay, you're gonna have to. I don't know what this Beckham looks like, so I
Okay.
wouldn't be able to.
Uh,
Definitely,
um,
there's got to be something better than Bryce Hall. So I don't. Yeah.
something.
Ibrahim, I
There's
think
a bunch of things better than Bryce Hall.
Ibrahim, I
Yeah,
think
yeah. Rephrase that. There's a lot of things better than Bryce Hall.
Ibrahim, I think you fumbled this one. I honestly think you
Which
fumbled
one?
this one. But anyways, uh, I'll send it to you, Nika. Here, I sent it you on your Insta. That's Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, God.
He's
Oh yeah, over Mr. Bryce Hall. Yes.
okay. There we go. That was
Yeah.
that was a valid response. That was a valid set of questions, except for the ASAP one. The ASAP one, I'm still a bit
Yeah,
skeptical.
someone was trash.
one.
That was trash.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
trash.
So then now, we just want to ask you, like your experience in like your previous school before. Like, how was it like compared to ISM? Like, how was the vibe there? How was it different? How was switching schools and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, moving schools, it's always like it's like a clean slate, always.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
there's always that pro. But like I guess SAS was just like I don't know if it was more like wild or whatever, but it was probably just because like before that, like majority of my life I was in an all girls Catholic school, so it's pretty an eye opener. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And the story we were talking about like before the filming with your friend. We're not gonna stay here to keep it PG, but that was definitely something. That was definitely something.
It was now it's not too crazy, but I guess for like the age that we were,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's
But
true.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of like crazy stuff about like Singapore schools. Because what was it? My ex before, she talked about like how she there was a guy who asked like her the prom or something in like seventh grade, and all her friends got like hella like they got mad at her, so they invited her to a sleepover, and like when she was sleeping they like shaved her head. So it was like I felt a bit sad, to be honest, in that moment, but that's just wild. That's just wild.
I've never experienced anything like that, so I wouldn't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
sounds pretty.
Okay. But anyways, last thing we just want to ask, it's a bit of a, you may not care as much on this topic, but there's a fight coming up in a couple of days, Nate versus Alex. uh what are your opinions on that fight? Do you just not care, or are you somewhat interested in it?
I don't really care that much. I mean, like if there's like a funny clip that ends up coming out from it, like I'm obviously gonna want to see it. But like
Yeah, of course, of
it's
course.
not when I'm not looking forward to it as much as maybe like uh I don't know other people.
Yeah, that's
Who
that's
do you
fair,
want
I
to
guess.
win? Who do you like more? Who would you rather have win?
Between Alex and Nate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if they do, are they really a winner?
Well,
I mean, like, doesn't
Okay.
matter who.
We've heard. I don't know. Like, I think Nika, you're friends with Madison, right? Or like
I mean,
somewhat.
we haven't talked in a long time, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. So like the kind of stuff Alex did to her was a bit messed up, and a lot of people in that friend group. So we're just like, I guess Alex hasn't really done a lot of bad stuff to you, has he? Right?
Even when he was here, we never really talked. So
All
yeah,
right,
you
that's fair.
avoided that.
That's fair.
You avoided him.
All right.
definitely heard stories.
That's a good job on your part, I must say. That's a great job on your part. But anyways, um, I think we're gonna wrap up this episode of the podcast. We had Nika on here. It was great hearing the 10-day saga, which was Ibrahim liking her, looking over the Stella DMs, and talking about her old school. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. It was a good episode, episode 7. Uh, don't forget to run up the numbers when you see this clip. So yeah, um, we're signing off now. See you guys next time. Okay.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.